Paola has invested more than 300 million in equity in co-ops here in Italy, and just we're trying in the United States to try to build more equity capital for co-ops. That's so much today. It's inaccessible, especially to startups. Could you just describe a little bit of the program that you use and how what you learned from that? Any insights or takeaways as we think about?
I mean, we've learned a lot. We've started a program that's called Coop Startup in 2015. So it's been a great program and a great process, because we've gone through the experience of putting equity risking in cooperative startups, which are completely different than normal startups we know. These are startups that begin their lifetime with the vision of not selling out, but the vision of building something that will last for a long time through generations. So that's a completely different outlook as an investor. I mean, you need to look at the value that the startup is wanting to create and trying to sort of accompany the startup in the process. And the way you do that is through financial resources. It's risk capital, of course, so it's high risk, but at the same time, you need to provide technical assistance, all these tools that young startups may not have, that are needed to manage a business, to manage a cooperative business, to manage a democratic run business, which is a completely different business. So you need to know how to manage people, how to manage votes, how to manage governance, but also how to manage your own business. So it's a very complex adventure. And what we realize is that finance on its own is not enough. So you need all these tools that can strengthen and accompany these young entrepreneurs to build companies that will not grow fast. I mean, the grow fast and fail soon does not apply here. It's the grow slow and eventually is very circular. I mean, there's something trial and error, there's something about prototyping, there's something about trying out, mechanisms and also financial instruments that's really powerful and happening in startups. So it's very, I don't know if I can summarize it in a few words now, but it's been a very rich process, and it's very, very different than what we know. I mean, as a startup ecosystem that people actually talk about and know much better. So, but we are different. We know that. So.
Paola, it's so helpful just to have all this experience, and if you're interested in more, we'll be hopefully inviting Paola to more of these US Italy exchange.
Would love to
learn more of each other. Thank you so much.
Would love to. Thank you.